Okay, we recording? Damn, this is so clean, bro. So what y'all are watching me on right now is my girl's DJI shit. You might have seen it recently because it's been trending. But yo, like y'all know I'm starting the vlog shit. She gonna be mad as hell because I'm gonna be using her joint. Now, it's possible I might get my own, but like this shit is kind of crazy. Tell me what y'all think, you know what I'm saying, of this angle compared to my normal. Normally, a regular camera is literally like 3 bands. That's the body and the lens type shit. Typically, you know, I'm using that. The lens is just, it's such a good lens and a big lens that it zooms all the way up into my face. And when I do get a new lens, it needs to be like a closer one, like a 35 millimeter or something. Sorry, I hope it's not too windy, you know, but that's what this mic is for. Typically, just so big and it's so close to my face. Normally y'all looking at me like this. But this little camera, bro, it's 500, you know what I'm saying? It's an investment. It's definitely a luxury if you already have a camera. Like, there's really nothing wrong with my camera. It's just that this is small as hell. I'm literally grabbing it, walking. My camera heavy as hell. I be trying to hold it and shit far. Like, this is smooth, bro, and it looked good, like kind of crazy. When certain things happen to you in life, you have to really figure out a way to either put those feelings and thoughts in the back of your mind or deal with them as soon as they happen before you allow it to mess up what it is that you have going on, right? And you know, this is something that I've been dealing with in that I still, again, you know, I'm very honest with y'all. Like, certain things, if I don't got it under control, I'm gonna let y'all know. It's this messes with me to this day. Like, I'll literally go have videos on videos to do. Something happens and it literally messes with me so bad that it makes me, I'm not recording right now. Then the day goes by, you know what I'm saying? Now, most of the time, I'm able to get through that. Like, during the tough period, I was able to fight through because it was all that I had. But sometimes, you know, it really messes with me. And I feel like the best way to get through that and learn how to fight through is by learning how to be more emotionally intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Working on your self-awareness. You feel me? And understanding how you react to things and the things that trigger you, and navigating relationships a certain way. Like, if it's a certain person that you know you come in contact with, you constantly are coming in contact with, maybe it's time to either let go of that person, or you need to change yourself to where everything that's associated with that person is positive, if that's what you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? If it's a situation that happens, you have to learn to compartmentalize certain things, you know what I'm saying, and move forward. But you can't allow those things to keep you from the big picture, from the grand thing. You see what I'm saying? And that's one thing that I feel like I struggled with, you know, for a while, until recently, until I started reading a lot and learning more about, you know, the human mind and how emotions come up and how to deal with them. Bro, genuinely, I struggled with that. Like, I didn't know how to manage my emotions. And I feel like in the past few weeks, I've really, you know, learned a lot just about myself and about the people around me. Like, it's so much deeper than just surface level things, you know. And one thing we should really try and do is learn the details of ourselves as well as others. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying my best to constantly keep that in mind as I'm moving throughout my day. So I might, when I'm going to the gym, if I come in contact with somebody, you know, I'm trying to learn more about, I'm looking more at the details of this person. How is this person reacting to things that I say? How am I moving? You know what I'm saying? How am I coming off? And how am I perceiving these things that they're saying? This is important because I feel like it helps with, if you can do that with the people you don't know, it really definitely helps when you can do it with the people that you do know, because you're with them so often. You know what I'm saying? You should start to notice little details about certain things about people that you're constantly around, and it allows you to move in a position of power, right? And that position of power does so much. You know, my boy Berto was putting me onto this. Like, when you're going into a situation, move in a position of power, right? So if you get into an you're living your life and something comes up, somebody's coming up to you rowdy, your girl tripping, or maybe something happens and your partner da da da, and he kind of comes with something aggressive, or your girl comes with something aggressive, take a step back and don't also be aggressive. Imagine somebody saying and woofing at you, but instead of getting on the same energy, you're like, what's going on? No, I mean, it's really, okay, I understand, but this is what I'm saying. And they like literally, they start to realize like, damn, I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be spazzing right now because look how calm this individual is. And that's what moving in a position of power is, you know what I'm saying? And, as humans, we're emotional, you know what I'm saying? We have emotions, and that's not to say, don't just be emotionless, but it does mean when you feel those emotions, you know what I'm saying? You take a step back and understand that those things fade, you know what I'm saying? And it's better to go into whatever the situation is with a how would you say, with a mind that's not too emotional. Let's just say it like that. Like, just as you should not make certain decisions angry, you shouldn't make certain decisions too happy, right? When you make certain decisions angry, you might say things you didn't want to say. You lashing out. You don't have your words together. When you act out of too much joy, you make certain decisions that are too crazy. Say you're out and you're spending, but you're having a great time. You fucking around spending more because you're just having so much fun. You're moving out of just out of happiness and joy. And that's not to say, again, not to enjoy those moments or feel those feelings that you're having, but just don't make certain decisions, right? And so if that goes back to, don't let your mood stop your emotion. If you're upset, you might need to take a step back, breathe a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Put a mask on for a second and start recording. Come back, go back through those emotions, feeling whatever, take a step back and breathe. You feel what I'm saying? But too many times, bro, I feel like people, and this is going to be controversial, I feel like sometimes people mistake, how would I say? Let me reword this. Let me word it a certain way so I don't come off too crazy. Sometimes I feel like people will use the men's mental health thing, and it's blurred between your mental health and just being a bitch. Because it's like, yes, bro, shit hurting, shit's painful, but you still got to get this work done. You still got to get certain things done. You still got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you fuck around, shit's going on, you take this big ass break during a period that you shouldn't be taking no break, bro. You got to harness that, learn how to use that energy and put it into what you're supposed to do. Niggas will go, I need a mental health break, when they trying to turn up and do their damn thing, and then now they whole wave is gone. And there's a YouTuber that me and my dog study. We wanted to collab with him early on. He was doing well. He was doing his thing. This nigga took a 4-month mental health break from YouTube. Came back, and his shit has not been the same. And now he's trying to hustle and bustle and get all that shit back. It's like, bro, sometimes you gotta say, okay, I know how I'm feeling. Let me give myself a couple of days. Let me give myself maybe a week. I need to get back to this. Let me put this mask on, record, or do this, prepare for this time that I'm gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your mood stop your emotion, for real. And that being said, we're gonna keep walking and we're gonna go back to the crib. I just felt like I needed to say that, and this was my first yap back in a couple of weeks after letting my mood stop my emotion. You know what I'm saying? This channel's growing fast. It's doing great things. We're about to be at 3K. Mind you, we probably went up a K and I ain't even posted. That's how strong this community is, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, but I'm over here feeling things, going through shit, which is, just like everybody else, and you know what I'm saying? And the niggas need breaks, but not me, bro. I need to, have my time and get back to it. Also, another thing is that I'm taking on a lot. I'm trying to have this many channels. I'm literally about to start a channel, and I'm gonna put the link to that in this description. I started new 2 other channels. One, I don't have to do nothing because why Berto's gonna do all of it, but it's a collab reaction channel with me and him. I don't know how many, we might have a video up by then. We probably will. But my other channel is the Astro Dior live channel, and that's where I'm gonna be posting all my stream clips and posting just everything from there, whether it's reactions that I did on there, I might have did story time on there, I might have did this much talking on there, and I stream every Friday. So on Fridays, pull up to the stream, Twitch, Astro Dior, and yeah, man. Something real fire though that I experienced walking, cause for a minute, bruh, I didn't have a whip. Like I was walking from my Whole Foods to my shit for a while, and it was more so just because I was enjoying not having a note. Used to have like 4 cars, 5 cars. I was doing Turo. I had 4 cars, so I was renting my cars out. If you don't know what Turo is, I was renting my cars out. You know, I was driving them to the airport and such and da-da-da. Initially a good investment, you know what I'm saying? It just took so much time when I started to get more into my YouTube and da-da-da, so I ended up getting rid of all of them. Well, my girl had a whip, and since I worked from home, I just didn't pay no note. I just paid her note. She ended up getting in an accident. I just got her into a new whip. That's that Jeep that y'all be seeing me drive. And again, I don't need no note. I'm here. I'm at the crib every day. I'm blessed. You feel me? I'm grateful that I get to take care of those things for my girl and shit, or for just the family in general. My mindset is like, I'm not gonna get me a whip till I get that real motherfucker. Like, I'm gonna get that real motherfucking AMG motherfucker, that M motherfucker. I don't know what I want to get when I get it. You know, doing my thing. Y'all keep doing y'all's thing, liking these videos and doing all the rest. And then one day, I'm gonna hit y'all boys with I bought a so-and-so at 26. I bought a at 26. Normally the allure is like you buy it in when you like 20 or some shit. Like, nigga, you fucking pushing 30. Yeah, nigga, you supposed to be. You feel me? I don't gotta have the flashy shit right now. When that number hit, when that number hit, just know, and it's coming, but just know we gon' come crazy. But until then, I want to come nasty when it's time for me to come. You know what I'm saying? Oh, pause. My apologies. That was crazy. That was insane. But you gotta put that hard work in, bro. Things that you want, you can have that, bro. And I was talking to my boy the other day, like, I remember when I was working at Amazon, I was making around 2,500 and maybe 3 bands a month. Maybe. I was trying to figure certain things out. Just the idea and the mindset. I remember I used to be like, man, I'm trying to make 10. I need 10K. I'm trying to make 10 bands a month. I didn't know how back then, like, but it was like, it wasn't that I didn't feel like I could do it, but it just seemed just crazy. Once you do that though, and you're doing it multiple times, you start thinking like, damn, okay, now I want this. Now I want this, now I want that. And you kind of like, it makes it seem so much more real because you accomplished the first thing. And I say that to say, whatever it is that you want, you can do that. It's gonna take real hard work and dedication and pain. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid of that pain. That pain hurts, bruh. That pain hurts. Doing something, and it's not working. You know what I'm saying? You failing at it. But the book that I was reading, it's Think and Grow Rich, one of the books I'm reading. It talks about that. It talks about how it's important for the come up. You know what I'm saying? It needs to happen. You feel me? That failure, it needs to happen. It just couldn't be any more true. Like, you really need that pain, because that really make you appreciate it, bro. When you lose shit, when you just losing and you finally catch a dub, bro, that shit feels so like, you cherish it. You feel me? Like, you really cherish it. Like, for instance, today, I didn't record any reactions yet. Now, I'm gonna record a lot of reactions tonight, but I didn't record any reactions yet, and I didn't post any videos today. This is gonna allow me to be ahead, but like, just that alone hurts me and it scares me. Now, I got people behind me that, you know what I'm saying, remind me like, you know, bro, you good. You feel me? It scares me to like think like that I could potentially lose this. and it go away because I know the feeling of how it feels when you don't got, like when it's nothing, when you working and it's not working, bro. I know how it feels to be posting and you losing subscribers. How you posting videos, being consistent, and you lose subscribers. I know that feeling, bro, and it hurts like bad. I know it. I've been there, I've done that. I'm not trying to go back. So every time I miss a day or anything along the lines, I feel like I'm taking it for granted. You know what I'm saying? And my dog said, you know, you put yourself in a position, you did the work to allow yourself to be able to just get paid to show up. But just showing up is not enough for me. Like I need to work harder. You know what I'm saying? I need to go harder. You feel me? But I gotta sit back and remind myself, God gave me that luxury to be able to move how I'm moving, and I thank him, but I need to go harder. What I'm doing right now is not enough. I need more, I need more, I need more, and that's where my brain at. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm at. This is for my people that get to that position, or y'all in that position right now, where y'all having some shit and you finally did it, or you just waiting on the time that you finally have it. Cherish that shit and don't let go. You know what I'm saying? Thank God every day. Every time you wake up in the morning, thank God for the position you in. You know what I'm saying? Do everything possible so you don't lose this, because you don't want to go back. You do not want to go back. I know how that, remind yourself of that feeling when you feeling lazy and you want to sit back and chill. You feel me? When you're supposed to be putting in work. We're going to move on to it. I don't know what the next day's going, I don't know what the next thing's going to bring. With this vlog, this might be the end. Shit, I don't know, because I was supposed to end it on the yap. Look like I'm still going. I'm still yapping. God damn, I talk too much. I'm gone, man. Gotta be easy, bro. ADD, let do it. Pull up to every single shit, bro. The reactions, the main channel. I'm dropping a video there soon. And I love y'all, bro. Y'all know what it is, man. We gone.